I was a little bored of playing video games over the last few weeks, and I needed to take a quick break to show you guys something that's really cool. Have you ever wondered how much liquid damage a water-resistant design SADES keyboard can handle? Kinda got a bit of an idea, but we need to try this out ourselves, of course. We've got that and much more on this week's Staying Home edition of SADES TV. Roll the intro. Oh, shit. Social distancing. I'm by myself, so I gotta do all the legwork.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, state your name.
It's been a minute since we sat down and had an episode together. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and most importantly, I want to thank you guys at home for doing just that, staying home. Over the course of the last few months with COVID-19 getting as out of control as it has been, becoming the worldwide pandemic that it is, a big thank you to you guys for doing what you're doing, and I'm really happy to get this episode finally going. Let's go ahead and take a minute to introduce our test subject, but before I do, let's talk about the story behind this concept. This is Brian. A conversation struck a couple months ago with myself and Brian where he had an incident where he ended up spilling his coffee on his cross-staff keyboard. Naturally, he went into panic mode and started going through the house grabbing cleaning supplies to get everything tidied up, but also remembered at the same time that this keyboard is waterproof. Well, Brian, you kind of gave me an idea. So naturally, after hearing this story, of course I want to take it to the test. Of course I want to drown this thing as much as humanly possible. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. This is the SADES Froststaff keyboard, which is available right now on Amazon.com if you were in the US. Light strike keys, optical switches that are extremely fast, extremely precise. I love this keyboard, it's great. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get much use out of it today, as I am going to torture test this bad boy, and we'll get right into it. Now, when it came to the liquid aspect, I know what I keep on my desk, but I wanted to involve you guys, the gamers. So we surveyed about 50 gamers across Discord, Facebook, Instagram, all means of social media that we have, and asked you guys at home, what is the most common liquid that you have on your desk? To start the list off, we've got a simple cup of water, the ultimate hydrator, a clear non-stick based liquid. Second to that, we've got a, oh my goodness, Canada. We've got a cold beer. I'll be straight, it's just cold beer. That was number 2 on the list. Only in Canada. Oh boy. Third on the list, we've got, whoops, a no-brainer. It's the liquid life support when you're me. Lastly, the most commonly drank beverage at the desk is a cup of coffee. For the cup of coffee, we went nice and simple, just plain black, nothing to it. All right, so we fast forward about 9 hours later. We've got all of our keys in a strainer as we speak. What I actually did is used warm water and soap, lathered these bad boys up all together, all of the keys, and basically gave them a good rinse down. I was able to pull them out and actually use a towel to kind of absorb anything extra overnight. Looks like everything's hunky-dory. I don't see any sort of water inside anywhere. There's no sticky residue. Everything's good. And it doesn't smell like it did yesterday. That was putrid. All right, so it's go time. We've got our keyboard flipped over. We've got star heads here, 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 here. Now, one quick note I want to throw out there is that under any normal circumstance, I would normally throw a build mat or something to cushion the keys to absorb them underneath the front of the keyboard itself where it's laying, just to protect it from any sort of impact. But because of the nature of the video we're making today, I don't think that's gonna matter. I'm sure a bunch of you at home are wondering, is this even gonna fire up? And that remains to be known, but we're gonna see what happens in a minute, based on our findings. So that's actually not too bad. That's about 5 or 6 keys that really took the beating. I'm pretty impressed actually that that's all we've got is just a couple sticky keys. And there we have it. We have a fully reassembled Froststaff gaming keyboard. Took a little bit of time to do. We voided some warranties in the process, but needless to say, we got it all back together in one piece and pretty damn well cleaned up. And now we're gonna find out if it's in fact gonna fire up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the honors here, and we'll see what happens. That's a good sound. Look at that. So far, so good. No complaints. Everything's working as it should. Response is all there the same way. That's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and turn up the brightness, make sure it's up max, and let's go with the rotation speed. Slowing it down, speeding it up. She's looking pretty good there, I'm not gonna lie. Couple keynotes I want to throw out there in hindsight of everything that we've done in this video, and that is that, one, this keyboard can take an absolute beating in terms of liquid damage, and second to that, you actually void your warranty once you open this thing up from the back. So don't follow suit. This was just done as an educational video for you guys at home. Don't go peeling off your rating plate. That's got your serial number. That has to do with your 18-month warranty. And of course, we've got the little trap screw sticker. As soon as you open that up, you automatically void a warranty. I personally don't think you need to actually go ahead and open up the chassis and get inside to actually clean this thing properly. Simply pulling off the keys and just scrubbing everything down should be more than sufficient. So don't do that. The odds of getting a ridiculous amount of liquid on your keyboard the way we did and displayed in this video is pretty thin. Once again, this is the Froststaff, available on Amazon.com and Amazon.ca. I will leave the link in the description below for you guys for purchasing options. If you like this video, do what you want. I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe. You make the conscious choice to do so. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mikey, this is SADES TV, growing together with gamers.
Yeah,
We'll see you again soon.
yeah. Ay, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2233, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name.
If I'm being completely honest, I kind of want to take this a step further and dump it into a bucket of water and let it sit. I really want to see what we can do. I'm almost guaranteeing we short something out at that point, or at least have some